Yeah, but
All right, we on now. And click and share a couple things.
I wonder if the people forgot about us.
Can't forget about us, kid.
They better
That's
stop
what.
playing.
That's why I had to put the three goats up there. Can't forget about us like that.
Man, listen.
damn,
Impossible.
The three
Forget about us
goats.
like that.
swoop Chris Rock.
Hell no. Nigga, I'd jump off a building if I was Chris Rock.
Hey, lucky I couldn't find it there. I couldn't Photoshop that shit because our damn sure gonna make you Chris Rock.
Yo,
I'm
I'd
gonna do
rather
that shit on purpose. I like, boy, I know
I'd
you
rather have my
really get this.
fingernails pulled off one by one.
You
And
lucky I couldn't Photoshop it.
alcohol.
But yeah, and then put some rubbing alcohol on them. Like, yeah,
Some brutal shit though.
dip
Yeah,
my fingers in battery acid.
damn.
Hey, we know about a bit for battery acid.
All those
Like,
splash on
yo,
the
let's
face.
not talk. Yo, we're not gonna talk about that yet. We're not getting there.
Nobody been with that battery acid now.
Battery acid, right?
That shit, that was legendary. Swoop don't know about that. It was a cat from back home who was known to take an ass whooping.
Damn.
And he was at a football game one night and he was lumped up and face kind of jacked up.
He came outside.
Yeah. And somebody asked him, man, what happened to your face? Man, I changed the battery in the car and the battery acid, flew on my face. And one of our cousins was standing right there. Yeah, nigga, this battery acid right here.
Yo,
That's
ain't no
another
way I'm out
damn
here
shirt.
taking L's like that.
That's another shirt. Two damn fists right there. And this is battery acid right here. Another shirt.
Yo,
That cat, I don't never remember that cat taking a win.
I ain't never seen him catch a W at all.
I mean, I'm over like 0 and 30.
damn.
Get off the
Biff,
school bus and just if somebody tan his ass up. Like, damn, shit, I keep my fucking mouth shut if I were catching this many ass whooping. What we did. Oh shit. Hey,
That nigga said
have
he
you ever-
stepped off the bus.
if motherfucker wanted to put 15 grand on somebody and know the odds was long, that's when you put the 15. You gonna lose them.
Yo,
oh man,
you betting on how many shots he could take.
Yeah.
horrible.
I mean, this motherfucker used to just it had to be
He woke up to get his ass whooped.
yeah, it
That's
was
wild.
it was once a month at least he would catch an ass whooping. And everybody got off the bus and would be there at that bus stop and shit and motherfucker getting his ass tore up.
He's still alive?
Yeah, he's still alive. Probably still catching nails.
Yo. Nah, son. Niggas. His kid's probably whooping his ass now.
Somebody whooping his ass.
Nigga said, Daddy, I told you to put the peanut butter on one side. Come here, I got this battery ass.
Yeah,
Uh,
shit is legendary.
That's crazy.
this battery ass are right here.
Right here. God. Could you imagine talking about this your battery acid? Oh my God. Yo, first of all, I'm not showing my face around town no more. Like, I'm asking my mother, yo, homeschool me.
Oh
Dude,
yeah,
that shit just got to be routine. Motherfucker, shit.
oh yeah. He got off the bus here for at that 2:45. You had a scheduled ass whooping.
Yeah, they're like, man, damn.
He must have been talking crazy. Like, he must have been one of them kids that just talk wild and
Well,
reckless.
I guess he thought he would go eventually win one. I don't know.
And they probably had silver caps.
Did he?
Nah, I doubt it. Nah.
He
Nah.
probably would have won one if he had
Yeah,
silver
silver
cap.
cap niggas was out here giving them hell. Like, it wasn't. Yo, in all my days, I have never seen a silver cap kid take a L. I promise you that, bro.
Yeah,
Damn, so you the legend then, because you the one gave the silver cap kid the L. You the legend.
Yeah. Yo, I'm the one, bro.
The nigga is Neo.
I'm
Damn.
him. I'm Hemi Neutron. Yo, I
yeah.
promise you.
I don't think that cat had no silver caps. When I look
He
back,
couldn't have, son.
he had
Y'all,
all
because
the.
I'm telling you, our theory, and we gonna reprove the theory again tonight once we talk. But silver cap niggas are some shifty niggas, bro. Because I promise you, like you might be getting the best of them, and at some point they either gonna bite you, poke you in your eye, like they gonna do something real shifty, and then it's just gonna turn. And then next thing you know, you lumped up. Like you might have got a couple of hits in, but yo, silver cap kids are shifty niggas because they had to survive life with silver teeth. Like your teeth aren't there anymore. I don't even know if you have nerve endings. Like you eating popsicles straight out the wrapper with like you're not even like letting it melt a little bit so it gets soft. You just taking a bite right out of the wrapper. That's a different type of life, bro.
That motherfucker,
Tell me a nigga like that is gonna take an L in a fight.
I like that motherfucker on James Bond, fucking metal mouth.
Yo,
I'll see y'all in a
tell
minute,
me.
man. Let me start this show. Hey, what it doing? What it be by? We are back.
What up? What up,
Yo,
Gentlemen. It's your boy Drew,
Eric?
swoop.
and we are the Global Unknowns. My guys, it's been too long, and it has been the infamous, say it with me, 2
2
weeks.
weeks.
Hey,
It's been a
but
minute.
Cat's been busy. Got a lot of shit going on, doing a
Yeah.
lot, trying to make stuff happen. But we had to come back and get back on here and let the people know we still here. So, first thing first, big bruh, how's the mental health?
Uh, it's doing all right. Being that it's been 2 weeks, it had some peaks and valleys, and you know, probably a lot more valleys than peaks. But you know, but right now we're doing all right. You know what I'm saying? You put it all together, and it's on the positive side. You can have enough negatives, but as long as you got some positives to balance it out, you know what I'm saying, you'll be all right. There's a lot of things happened in these 2 weeks we've been out. Uh, dang, what is just a lot of stuff I don't want to get into here because it's kind of personal, but I just say, um, if you keep working and keep believing, everything will come together for you in some form or fashion. I have to believe that. I have to be told that by my wife a lot of times. Hey,
Yeah.
just everything gonna be all right. When you trying to force shit just it don't go your way. You know what I'm saying? Because you're trying to force it.
Yeah.
And when you putting your hands on it and pushing too hard. Sometimes you push it past where it need to go, and it don't happen the way you expected it to. But if you
Yeah.
just sit back and I ain't by all means saying to sit back and let shit happen, but you sit back and don't try to be aggressive, too aggressive with it or anything, and just let it manifest and grow on its own, you'll be all right. That's that's something we probably need to think about in the day to day and stuff like that. Like I said, I damn sure gotta live by it and remind myself daily, be reminded daily, and everything because it, ain't nobody gonna fuck you up more than yourself. That that is the God
That's
honest
a fact.
truth.
Yeah.
That's the God honest truth. People sit out here talking, oh, these fucking haters and all. Man, you hating on your damn self. That's what the fucking problem is. Ain't nobody hating on you. But yeah, all in all, once I get things rolling, I don't want to discuss things now because it's still some work need to happen and stuff like that. And like I said, I don't need to too much talk about it or nothing. But hold on. But yeah, all in all, I'm all right. And with the comic book thing, I'm gonna touch on this real quick because it caused a little stir in me, and it's guys out here, not only guys but girls out here. Um, we talked about NFTs and we talked about a lot of things. Man, be wary of people trying to coerce you into buying something. You know, unless you have all the facts. You need to get all the facts. You need to get everything. Do your own research. I know sometimes you think, man, I got to jump on this now. I got to make this deal now. I got to. Well, guess what? If it's that urgent, if you lose, you can't be mad at nobody but yourself. Like I said, just said a couple of minutes ago, you're the person that's gonna ruin yourself.
Yeah.
Now, if you jump on the latest and greatest cause somebody sold you on it and it turns out to be a pile of shit, then you can't go back on these people and well they told me no, they just sold you some goods. That was it. That ain't no different than going to Walmart or somewhere else and you buying something and it just wasn't what you expected. Like when you go out to dinner sometimes, somebody hype you up about a restaurant. Man, you got to go here. You got to do this. You got to, man, when I ate there, man, my mouth was just, felt like it was in heaven. You go there, like, and you motherfuckers ain't even use salt. So, you just can't, you have to know what's going on for yourself. And like I said, I'm pretty much preaching to myself. If you want to listen to it, that's up to you. But I have to tell myself daily, remind myself daily, and be reminded daily that you control your own destiny, man. That not anybody else. It's all on you and how you go about it. And that's about it, man. I'll say at about a 6 or a 7. I had some bad things happen. I had a tree cut down in the back, and guys didn't guide the tree down correctly, and it splattered all over flattened my damn brick paver um, fire pit in the back. But the guys was like, "Hey, that's on us. We go rebuild it for you." They rebuilt it. It's bigger and better now. So it ain't.
To come up.
So I'm like, all right, well, hey, you did that. You got to fix it. So let's make it happen. And just things like that, man. So just just sit back, and I ain't saying take your hand off the wheel or nothing like that, because you gotta do work. If you ain't doing no work, then you can't expect shit either. And just you can't. I'm let the Lord take it. No, the Lord, whoever you believe in, guides you. They don't do all the damn work. If that's the case, then we all will be cured. Well, I'm just gonna let the Lord take it. Well, shit, we all can say that and see where it go. But that's another discussion for another day. I'm all good, and that's all I
Swoop.
got.
I'm at like probably like a 5.5, 6. I lost my wedding band today, and that's like got me tight just because I don't even know how it came off. I was getting on my Uber. I don't know if I reached into my pocket or something, and like it just slipped off. But like it's just never like it was a freak incident. And Uber called me back. He can't find it, so I don't know if anybody else was in the ride after me. Saw it, picked it up, and my joint is ghost. But like it was just yeah. Today was a lot. Just trying to balance.
I meant to ask you, did you check your pockets?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah. Yeah. Trust me, I didn't rip my. I was on my way to class, so that's another thing. I scheduled a class for this semester. Didn't realize it was a hybrid class. I go to school online, like strictly online, so I don't have to go to campus. Didn't realize it was a hybrid class. I'm there every Tuesday and Thursday taking classes. So like that was already a crazy giant this week trying to get to and fro. We got 3 kids. Got my wife is still doing physical therapy and different things. So like just a lot. And then today to lose the ring was a lot. Trying to get the business. Um, we're taking a little hiatus to get some things in the works, but like even doing that, because that'll be a couple of months probably. Even doing that is gonna be a little strenuous, but we gonna make it happen. But like, yeah, I don't know. It's just one of those really weird times right now. Trying to balance a lot, trying to do a lot, trying to meet deadlines, and it's a lot. And sometimes like Big Bro said, like it is self inflicted in most instances. Um, and just trying to figure out workarounds and trying to figure out ways to make things happen is like, damn, okay, let's power through it. It don't feel good right now, but on the back end, on the other side of this, make better decisions, plan better, do whatever you got to do, make it better. So yeah, man, I'm middle of the road, kind of. Is that Jay?
No, that's Maurice.
Oh,
Yeah,
appreciate you.
Jadam actually doing a pod right now.
Oh, they actually potting.
Yeah, they podding
That's
right
what's
now.
up.
They having a meeting, but then they gonna pod right after that
Oh,
meeting.
okay.
I'll shoot y'all the link so we can jump in on them and spoil
Yeah, I'm gonna see what's up.
them.
What you
That's
got
all
going,
you
big
got.
bro? Yeah,
I'm good, man. Last 2 weeks. Let me see.
2 weeks.
Weeks.
Leighton went back to school. Good luck to all the kids who just went back to
Yeah,
school.
yeah.
Good luck
That's
this
crazy.
year. Good luck this year. Hope y'all all are safe. I hope everything goes well for y'all. To the kids who just started college, good luck to y'all as well. Go ahead and strive for what you're trying to do and get in there and do it.
Yeah.
But yeah, we we damn comment threw me. I knew that had to be smooth ass. That crap threw me off big time.
Appreciate it.
That
Nah,
really threw me
nah.
off.
Appreciate
But
it, yo. We out here. Number one in the NL
y'all ain't
East.
number one in the NL.
In NL East, we
Oh,
are.
okay. I'm about to say you better straighten that. The Dodgers number one. Period.
Nigga, you from
I'm
Florida.
just
What you
saying.
worrying about the Dodgers for?
Just saying.
This nigga, man.
But back to me. I'm sitting at about a 7, 8, maybe 9. I mean, it was a good day today. Worked last night, got home, got some rest. Um, just chilled. Had to take Layton to the doctor. She just got like allergies and stuff. She went to softball practice Tuesday, and there's been the dust and got her back up and all jacked up.
Dang.
So she had to go in for that. But she good though. It's just an allergy. She ain't too
Yeah.
bad. Just that. Then been working supervising lately. They got rid of, well, not to get rid of the new boss. The old manager who was there, he took another job, so he 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 started a new position at another place, so they haven't found a replacement for him yet. So I've been, stepping in for him lately, and it's been a nice ride. I'm gonna try to learn another area at work and keep going through that. Um, Besides that, that's all I've been doing is working and chilling at the house, and
Yeah.
just been busy because our schedules and everything like that. Plus, I work day and nights, so it's kind of hard to get on here and pod and get back in the fold. Oh, Auntie back with us. That's Auntie called us ninjas. Love you
Is that
too.
my mother?
Yes, that's your mom. So
That's
watch your
crazy.
mouth tonight.
I'm grown. Nah.
Okay. Aunt Renee walked through that door and slapped the hell out you.
Listen, we don't take
But
L's. I got silver in my teeth now too. So
You got feelings, motherfucker.
I got mercury fillings. Back when they was putting hazardous material in your mouth.
dang,
Hey.
Now it's ceramic, but
that's tough. But yeah, that's where I'm at with it, man. I'm doing good. Just trying to push on through the week. Got to work this weekend and just keep it up. But
yeah,
we just want to jump on here tonight. Like I said, it's been a couple weeks. We haven't been on. We still talk to each other like damn near every day, but we just haven't had time. And schedules been conflicted, so we couldn't get on here and like chat it up. But one thing I did want to talk about, I want to talk about the picture that I posted for us tonight, and that right there is the goat talk. Um, it was funny because the way the story goes is that Chris and Kevin were doing a show in MSG, I think, Madison Square Garden.
yeah. They was in New York.
Okay, and Renee want to be a guest. Okay, you keep asking for it, we'll put you on here now. But it's I give you a shot a little bit more. Um, it was said they were doing a show, and Dave just came out and did a set.
Randomly.
Yeah, just randomly came out and gave the people an hour and just did what Chappelle do and knock it out the park. But it was a cold conversation about that, and they were saying that with all those heavy hitters on the stage, like, is it any conflict between them, like when it comes down to it? And me and you talked about it, Swoop, when Kevin Hart was on Pivot,
Yeah.
and he was saying, there's nothing, too big about us. Like we're all equal when it comes to this. Like I don't have to headline. They can headline. It's not that big a deal because we all going to do what we love and everything like that. And it was funny because when I said that, you was like, "No, that he done got to a certain stage of his life where he can say shit like that." So
He
that's
can.
not even the case with that. So I just want to know, like, from y'all, if you get to a certain stage, does status matter? Are you willing to share spotlights, and are you willing to do stuff like that? And Swoop, I'll let you go first.
So when you're talking about somebody that's like Kevin Hart stature, that's Chris Rock stature, I guess he has a stature, and Dave. But it's talking about Chris and Kevin first, because they're at a certain level in their career, and it's safe to say right now, Kevin is much more of a brighter star than Chris. That's why it doesn't matter to Kevin, because at the end of the day, he's going to make his money. So it's not a situation of I'm a struggling performer, not even struggling, but I'm a up and coming performer trying to get put on. Now, if that was a situation, it's just like I forgot the name of the show, but they just had a new documentary um about a comedy club in South Central, and it was a dope documentary. Totally forgot what the name was. I saw it on Prime. It was by Joe Torre and his brother. What's the brother's name?
Guy.
Guy. Yeah, Guy. So it was Guy Torre. Um, and they kind of chronicled how certain comedians' careers got started because of this one comedy club, this one comedy night called Fat Tuesdays, and you could see how all of them were fighting to get on, fighting to get put on, fighting to get put on. And it's not the case now for somebody like Kevin Hart, Chris Rock. Like, it sounded great to say that, like, there's no competition. We got to stop being in competition. Well, it's easy to say I don't have competition when you at the top. You've already amassed a certain level of success. You've already amassed a certain level of notoriety. So now, why am I competing if I already made it to where I need to, where I'm a global name? Like, we're not talking about global unknowns. They global knowns. Like they have he walks out on the street, people know him. People are gonna say, "Oh, that's Kevin Hart." They're not gonna confuse him with another black guy. Like, they know Kevin Hart. One, because he be in he be in movies with The Rock, so it's hard to get those two mixed up, because Rock is out here just broad shoulders, and Kevin is like my height. But he has he has notoriety. Chris has notoriety. And to allow somebody like Dave Chappelle to come on and just say, "Yo, you know what? Do your thing, Dave." It's easy because people don't need to hear them, because they already have. Like, you heard, honestly, if you've heard Kevin Hart one time, you've heard him a million, because it just his cadence doesn't change, his mannerisms don't change, even the way he delivers punchlines, it doesn't change. So, like, the stories may vary, the characters may vary, but ultimately he has this same delivery. Same thing with Chris Rock. You're gonna get the same cadence, same delivery. The only person I can say is a little bit different to me is Dave Chappelle. Like, you don't know sometimes what you're gonna get from him. You can get a history lesson, you can get, jokes, you can get social commentary. Like, there's different things that can happen. But those three, for us to say, it's GOAT talk. What's higher than the GOAT? If I am in a GOAT conversation, nigga, I'm not competing with nobody. I don't, bro. You could do whatever you want to do. They're naming me with the greats, literally. Like, it's just like the conversation about Michael Jordan, LeBron, Kobe, whoever, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, R.I.P. to Bill Russell, because he died in between us not filming or not recording. So, R.I.P. to Bill Russell. But you have all these names. But what's so amazing about it, even if you don't tag somebody as the GOAT, just putting them in that conversation, they're in a whole different stratosphere. So when he says that, like, it does sound motivating, but it's also coming from a place of, like, hindsight is 2020. So I can only take it with a grain of salt, because, nigga, I'm in competition with some people. I cannot lie to you. Other dudes that's making suits, I am they're my direct competitor, and I gotta outsell them. Now, when I'm making millions, I don't care about that. Like, yo, you do you, bro. I'm out here six figures every year. It doesn't, whatever you do, because whatever you do is not gonna stop my money flow. Once I get to that spot, yeah, I'm not competing with nobody anymore. But you best believe I'm trying to steal niggas' clients. Like, I don't care. Like, because my family got to eat. Now Kevin has solidified a revenue stream that will feed his family for the rest of his life, and then the rest of their lives, and then the rest of their lives. Like it's a never ending thing. So like that's why when he said it, it sounded real. It sounded like deep and like full of wisdom. He sounded like a sage. But it's like, nigga, how much are you worth? Like, yeah, why would you be competing with somebody? Like, ain't no competition when you making over 100 million. You're in the top 1%. Like, probably even smaller than 1%. I don't know too many niggas that's walking around with $100 million. And they in competition. So like if you're not making 100 million, you best believe I'm cutting throats. I'm out here like, yo, every time you step off the bus, I'm lumping you up. Every time, like it's on site. So like it sounded good, but the truth of his life is totally different than the truths of our lives. Like our realities are totally different. He's having conversations with people that I probably won't meet in the next 5 to 10 years. Hopefully I will meet them one day. But in my immediate future, we ain't rubbing shoulders.
We
Dave is
working
not
on
about to
that.
walk through my door and be like, yo, what's up, man? I just want to come and chill. Like, nah, that's not happening. Like, they can move over. If I was at the top and Dave came on stage, yo, bro, do your thing. Cause I was tired anyway.
And they say he
But
just
you
walked up there at random and gave him an hour off the top of the head
and you know what happened?
and killed it.
And Kevin Hart still got paid.
Yeah. Yeah.
Niggas still bought tickets to that show. They just got a surprise guest. But trust and believe. Oh yeah, black comedians definitely need unity. Like they definitely need unity. I mean, they should probably form like a comedians union or something. But it's so hard to make it now because social media has kind of watered
Mm.
down what a comedian is. But everybody's trying to get that bag. Like getting to the bag is the biggest thing. Now, if and we talked about like I no, me and my man was talking about like plastic cup boys. They not big, and those are his people. They might be making money because Kev making money, and they might be writing Kev's jokes too. We don't know because I'm pretty sure they be around the table. But all in all, when he said it, it sounded good. But the reality of it is, nigga, ain't nobody you. There is no competition because we're literally giving you GOAT status.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe I'm wrong, but yeah, that's how I
Bro.
feel.
Big bro, you got anything on that one?
I had a little bit to it. I didn't hear or see or anything like that,
Oh,
but
there's no video of Dave set either. It's just the ending of it when they took that picture and Kevin Hart gave Chris Rock the goat. That's like
What did he name the
boy
GOAT?
Will Smith.
Well, Will Smith's the GOAT then,
hey,
Yeah.
literally.
Yeah.
but you can take it as yeah, we're all competing. We're all in a competition, but we're all in it together, so to say. And if one of us, isn't winning, then hell, probably none of us are winning. Um, if we work together, maybe things would be better. But it's 8 billion people in the world, man. It, it's enough for everybody to, I think, succeed. But you have to be willing to succeed, um, and that means a lot of times doing unpopular things or just something that you normally wouldn't do.
Yeah.
Um, and case in point, when I started doing the little side hustle, selling comic book thing, and doing that, and pretty much put some effort into it, made the web pages or the Instagram pages. I ain't gonna say web pages because web pages is a totally different thing. But made the Instagram pages and just started putting in work. Dude, I would take, I don't know, 150 pictures a night, post ebooks, put a price on them. I probably would say when I first started, I probably was selling 4 or 5 books a night, maybe if I was lucky. So you talking about making $5 a night if I was lucky. But I kept doing it. I was like, okay, let me do it. Let me put some more out there. Same thing, but kept doing it and just kept doing it. And after about 2 weeks of just steady 2 weeks of steady doing it, you know, people were like, hold on, this cat putting out some content. He ain't this ain't just no fly by night cat or nothing like that. He steadily throwing this fire out here. And I kept all the old stuff out there that I had been posting earlier. And people was like, oh, shit, let me get that. Let me get that. And then I started, selling a little more. People started going back looking at things. Yeah, let me get that. And I mean, it got to the point to where now if I post books, people trying to beat other people to getting them. And it's like a competition for them just to get the books that I'm posting. So but I, I had people hit me up in the middle of all that and ask me what I was doing. I could have been like, man, go kick rocks. I ain't got time for you or nothing like that. But I didn't do that. It's probably 2 people right now that I spoke to that's a little bit bigger than me now because they quit their jobs and are selling comic books full time off the information that I gave them.
Damn.
And I was just doing it, and I just do it part time. I'm just part time in it and just having fun with it. But these cats quit, and they hit me up. They're like, dude, what is it that you do? How are you doing this and stuff? And I told them, why not? I could have, man. Like I said, I ain't got time for you or nothing
Yeah.
like that. But anytime they do anything, they shout me out. And I get more followers, more people coming to my page, buying stuff and everything because I wasn't an asshole. See, you don't have to be an asshole. You just have to be firm and consistent. And that's where you're going to win. And the thing is, you know, we, if we try to push other people down and you standing on their shoulders, but you're pushing them down, you ain't gonna get no higher. It's kind of counterproductive. So you really can't push nobody else down because you're not gonna go any higher by pushing them down. We all go up. We all go up. Um, so that in a sense to me is where I think Kevin was trying to go with it. Like, hey, if somebody want to come up here and do their thing, they'll do their thing. But yeah, if you trying to be an up and comer, you don't want nobody coming up and ruining your set or nothing or anything like that. But I it's all in the matter of how you look at it. Are they coming to ruin my set or are they coming to add to it? You know, um, and who knows what can happen after that? You could take off, and I mean, we look at Bubba Dub, man. This cat was just telling jokes on Instagram. Shike started talking about it, and then
Hell,
everybody
Randy Moss hit him up
had the
yesterday.
balls dapping him up. Dude, it's just we got to be in it for each other, and in saying that, you can't be about no bullshit and expect people to be behind you too. You got to be your shit got to be grounded. You got to be going somewhere with it, and it's got to be tangible
Yeah.
because people, people. Uh, you got to say people because you don't want to get specifics, but people think just because you're not. backing them, you're hating on them. No, you're not hating on them. They just ain't giving you shit to go on. That's it. And no one wants to back a loser. That and it's hard to say, but
Unless you're
you
a Republican.
well, you
Damn.
know,
Should I not have said that? I'm sorry.
you can say what you want to say, but if they lose it and you back them, then you backing a loser. But in life, nobody wants to back a loser. Nobody don't go to the casino and like, let me put all my money on the loser. Who the hell does
uh, we had wait.
Well,
We're
well,
gonna
well,
talk about.
we'll get to that. We'll get to,
All right, that was a bad analogy,
yeah,
but
we'll get to that.
but I mean, who's gonna do that? So if that's the case, you just throwing money down a black hole, and that's not what people want to do.
Yeah.
So, like I said, if we all win, and then we all win, and I'd rather have that than what we have now because it's enough here for everybody to have something and be happy and fulfilled. I believe, but if we're constantly in competition with each other and we're constantly, you know, at each other's throat trying to chase bags and do all this other stuff, then we ain't gonna never catch it because we got to make sure you ain't getting it so we can get it. So you blocking somebody from it, hell, you ain't gonna never get it because you steady trying to block them. So let's stop playing all this damn defense and let's play offense together.
So
That's a good point.
I want to ask a question though. So do you think it is the responsibility of someone who is winning to pull someone else up that is losing but has potential?
I ain't
Ah,
gonna say pull them up.
yeah, I ain't gonna say that.
That cause that's enabling.
Yeah,
I would say pull
because
them to the side.
they'll always look for you to keep on. When you progress, and they gonna want to be right there like this. You know,
Yeah,
bring me
But
with you.
what if it's just not like riding somebody's coattails, but it's like I have a platform and I know you have talent, but you just haven't been around the right people.
Hence
Do
what
you
hence what he said earlier though. He said those people reached out to him and asked him pretty much the blueprint of what he was doing, and they quit their job.
Mhm.
Like that's a way in order to help other people. Like that's paying it forward pretty much. Like you
Yeah.
have the knowledge of something, therefore you can drop that knowledge and school somebody. But you have to be you can't just like throw rhetoric out and expect people to believe what you're saying. You have to have something back in that. People want to see the progression of what you're doing. They don't want to see you just talk about progression. They need to see progression. Because you
Mhm.
can sit up here and talk about the shit forever and a day. But unless they see results, you pretty much just spoon feeding people crap. So it's good to show it, and it's also good to drop the formula. I mean, that what they say you can learn a ton of junk on YouTube. Like YouTube ain't nothing but
YouTube University
a
is crazy.
yeah, you know what I'm saying. You
Yeah.
can learn a ton from that in order to succeed in something. Like you can learn how to do anything from changing oil to peeling a potato, right? So you
Peel a
can
potato with oil.
yeah, you can find out anything you want to, but
Yeah.
yeah, if you gonna do it, school somebody, let them know and teach them the formula in order to do it. Like you don't have to to help them in that sense. If you're successful, just drop a little bit of knowledge and sprinkle a seed or two. It's all on how you plant the seed and how they receive it, because you can put
So,
it out there.
because there was this instance, this dude He's a designer. His name is Rich Fresh. He makes clothes for a whole bunch of different people. And this was like when I first tried to get into the business, I had reached out to him. I was like, "Yo, do you ever take on apprentices or like do you do like any type of mentorship?" And like he said, "Yo, nah, I don't do that. But if you watch my Instagram, I give out plenty of free game." And I'm like, "What does that mean?" Because like you don't give any type of game on Instagram because why would you? Because people then would be stealing your formula. I'm just like, yo, I want to learn and understand the business from you, underneath you, whatever I had to do in order to get to that point. I feel like there's a lot of people out there that humble themselves to understand they don't know enough or they don't know as much as the next person, and they just want to glean a little wisdom from them so that when they are at a certain point they can handle themselves properly. Like I'm not sure who said the black comedians need unity, but that's
Oh,
one thing that
Maurice.
shows unity. Maurice, yeah. So that's one thing to me that shows unity is that you're like, yo, you know what? I appreciate your boldness. I don't normally do this, but you know, let's set up a Zoom call. We can have one Zoom call. We can't do a whole mentorship thing, or we can hop on FaceTime or something. We can talk. You can ask as many questions as you need to. Then after that, it's up to you to do with the information whatever you want to do with it. And like if you succeed, you succeed. If you don't, you don't.
Ain't
But
that like
it's
those master classes too? Like those celebrities doing the master classes?
yeah, like you
Isn't that
could
kind of similar to it?
yeah, I forgot what like there was a site that was especially in the pandemic, they was going crazy with master classes. Like they was
Yeah. I
having
know
like
Gordon
Oprah
Ramsay
was
got
doing it.
one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oprah was doing one. I think was it Kevin Hart? Somebody did another. Like it might have been Dave Chappelle's. Like
No, Samuel L.
somebody,
Jackson did one.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like people they were willing to pour into people. One because they've reached a certain stature, but it's like people people like that don't want to at least give a morsel of what they've experienced. And it's like I'm not asking for your contact list. I'm not asking for you know who your fabric manufacturers are. Like I'm not asking that. What I'm asking is, can I learn from you the intangible things, like those things that don't, because it takes money to have a good manufacturer. It takes money for certain things, but there are other things that you've understood, that you've seen. And I understand like struggling and getting through and working your way up. And there was another conversation about that, like black nepotism, with Idris Elba and his daughter. She was going for a role, and people were going crazy because she didn't get the role. And it's like, well, because she's your daughter, you should try and pull her up. But if she sucks, she sucks. But
But hold on. And you can go back and look
mhm,
straight out of Compton with
yeah,
Ice Cube and his
Cube did
son.
that.
Cube made his son audition for 2 years.
Yeah,
He could have been like, hell, you look like me, go ahead and play the part. He made him go to acting school and sharpen his chops.
because it got to be authentic. But
Yeah.
see, that's still pouring into him.
Mm-hmm.
That's still saying, I believe in you. I'm gonna give you the tools to succeed, so that when you get to the table, it's gonna make sense.
Yeah.
So there's still a level of, I have a platform. I'm giving you an opportunity. Now that you have the opportunity, what will you do with it? And some people don't even have the chance to get the opportunity. So it's not like a handout.
Mm-hmm.
It's, to me, I like to say a hand up, where it's saying, yo, all right, I know that you could go to this acting school. It's perfect for you. Go to this one. Or this tailor shop does this. Like they'll allow you to go and watch or whatever. Like just giving little bits and pieces that helps, put the puzzle pieces together. Because some of us, we may have the box, but we don't got all the pieces to the puzzle. Somebody else may have the, two or three pieces here or four or five pieces there, and them pouring into us, giving us those pieces, allows us to complete it. But we still got to put the puzzle together no matter what. You can give me a piece, I don't know what to do with it. So like I think that's what I was thinking about when Kevin said it. Like you got all the pieces, like you don't put the puzzle together, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like what else is there? Like if anybody's ever put a 2,000 piece puzzle together, once that last piece goes in, you've accomplished something great. Now niggas can't tell you nothing. Like I'm a puzzle. I'm a puzzle piece master. Like what are you gonna tell me? Like you can't tell me anything because I just put this whole puzzle together without any help or whatever, whatever we say. But yeah, I feel like
But another,
just imagine if you were like you weren't the headliner of that show, and Dave comes in and does an hour and a half set or something like that. Does that take your time? Like, do you just bite the bullet and say, "Yo, it's Dave"? I could have had instead of me having 30 minutes, now I got 10. But yo, it's Dave.
Well, you better
So
give
like,
him the best 10 minutes you got.
yeah, sometimes you gotta humble yourself and just let him do what he do. I mean that, but that goes for any comedian. I'm not just saying let Dave just come do that because we're all Dave fans. But I mean that goes for anybody. Anybody could have been like the special guest at that show and probably rock the stage. And it's funny too because following Donnell Rollins, Ashley Larry from Chappelle show, like he posts every day, and I think they're in Ohio, and they've like made a club in a cornfield, so they
at
do
the
shows
crib.
like every day. So he stays sharpening his chops, but like you said, he keep Darnell right there with him because that's his opener. So as he's getting sharper, Darnell's getting sharper.
That's that
So
consistency, man. You
yeah,
just gotta keep.
you gotta keep sharpening, and iron sharpens iron. So you got to keep if you gonna be rolling with the best, you better at least have some halfway decent ass jokes.
Well, shit, Darnell about 65, so if his jokes ain't decent by now, I mean, let's do something different.
And
Because
dude, I'm
if
gonna
you
tell
can't
you,
be the opener at some point, or be the closer at some point, then
I mean, he got
I
his
don't
own
know.
Netflix special. I think he got one coming out, or he finna have one. But I mean, he's working on it. So you
and
gotta,
everybody funny. Everybody funny to different people
yeah.
because we sit here talking about Kevin Hart, dude. I'm not a Kevin Hart fan. I'm at all. Honestly, I don't watch his movies. But he doing his thing. That's why I said there's 8 billion people in this world. Yeah, you if you can't get people behind you, then you need to truly look at what you're doing because we are all connected now. Some call the World Wide Web, and we all can reach each other. It's just a matter. It's just a matter of the content that you put out. You know, and that's what it generally takes sometimes. And Swoop, you're right. People that's in positions, they can give pointers. I'm gonna tell you something that happened with my wife a few years ago. She came up to New York and took a class. Um, what is it? Scott the SMP, Scott micropigmentation.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and she took that class. The guy charged a lot of money for that class, and he had people fly from all over the world to come to New York to learn that class. Now, what he told them when they left was they can't use any of his images. They can't use any of the names he had trademarked or nothing. He didn't. He didn't even go as far as, let's say, there was one guy flew from Argentina to come out there to take the class.
Dang.
If somebody's in Argentina and they want to have this process done, they reach out to the guy that taught the class. He's gonna say, "Fly to New York and let me do you." He's not gonna say, "Oh, I taught a guy in Argentina. Let him go do you." This cat just wanted to gain more fame and notoriety and more money off the people just from teaching a class. But he didn't want to just even send a client your way that was in your backyard. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So it's just people out there. There's they they'll get theirs at some point. I'm quite sure, because if someone paid you to if you were paid to learn the skill and you don't at least, I want to say, what, advertise or just recommend one of the students that you taught,
Yeah, that's wild.
for a service to someone that, I mean, who the hell has money to jump on a plane to fly to New York to get a process done that's gonna cost them a lot of money? You know,
Yeah.
hell, I can save the money and do it here. You telling me I gotta fly to New York, get a hotel, all this stuff, meet up with you, do that, then fly my ass back home? Hell, something that would have cost, and it costs, let's say 6 grand or something. It's
Yeah,
not gonna
yeah.
cost you about 10 grand because you gotta lodge up. You know, you gotta fly and stay somewhere and do every damn thing else. So when you could have just said, "Hey, this person down here, I taught them how to do it. Here you go see him." Don't do that.
That's
And
trash.
it certainly is. It certainly is. And to say people can't even use the name and, Scout micropigmentation or nothing like that. Um, in their naming, in the business name, that's, dude, that's a lot. But like I said, it
Wow.
people people just are stingy, and that's a
Yeah.
different damn topic. You know what I'm saying? But
Actually, it's a very relevant topic.
yeah.
Very relevant. It's not even another topic. Like it's very, very
Yeah,
relevant. I don't,
it is. It is.
if you're not, go ahead, keep do your thing.
Well, I'm pretty much done. I just I'm all on the wagon of, hey man, we here to help each other, but we ain't here to enable each other. That
Yeah.
enabling
No.
is a whole lot different than helping, and that's what people got to understand. When you're enabling somebody, you ain't helping the person be the best person they can be. You're pretty much just saying, all right, keep doing the fucked up shit you doing, and we got you. That's not helping anybody. And then once you're done, that person hasn't grown, hasn't matured, or done nothing. They thought they were doing it when you just was there clapping for them when you shouldn't have been. So you don't want to be that person either.
Yo,
Go
speaking
ahead.
of making something clap,
Get your shit off, kid. Come on,
and I
champ.
don't, I don't, I don't want to feel like I see niggas. See,
Man, I'm glad I caught that. I was putting it all over my damn screen.
that would have been great for TV though. That would have
Oh man.
been a great reaction for TV.
Oh.
And I'm not ranting tonight. Like I know I'm at a 5.5, so I may sound a little perturbed. I may sound a little. There might be some angst in my voice, but if you're, I want to go back to that thought. If you're in a position to assist someone to get to the next level, always do whatever you can to assist them to be greater, because at the end of the day, you assisting someone could potentially put more wealth or whatever it is in your pocket, because that person will always double back and bless you for whatever it is that they gave, unless they asshole and they don't give. They just they here to take. They're a parasite. They just here taking, 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 taking. But if you have the means to infuse some type of revenue or investment into someone, don't say that you work hard for your money and you can't give it to them, but then you'd rather go to a strip club and throw 5 racks while somebody's making a clap and all you get back is monkeypox. That's not an even trade. We're talking about making something clap. Me throwing 5 racks at a woman in the strip club on a pole is not gonna better her situation. It's not gonna better mine either. There is nothing that I'm getting out of this except a viral situation that is going to probably scar me for the rest of my life. But not only that, then you frivolously put your money into something, into someone that is not a sure shot to win a certain thing. You put a large sum of money on this person, your payout just barely doubles what it is that you're putting in. But yet you have, say it's a family member, hypothetically, you have a family member that has a very legitimate, thriving business that just needs a little bit of infusion in it. We're not talking about 15 racks. We're not even talking about five. Two bands is enough. $2,000, 2,500, 3,000, 3,500. We're not talking about double-digit racks. We're not talking about life-changing bread. We're just talking about, infuse a little bit of something into the business. I promise you, on the back end, you're gonna make, I will double that for you in a month's time.
2 weeks.
Shit, maybe even 2 weeks. Maybe even 2 weeks. We don't know. One thing that I always appreciate, like Fat Joe for saying, is you are not my friend if you can't point me to the bag or if you can't help me get the bag. He even went on to say, like, you're not even like you. I can't even call you family if you know where the bag is, or if you got the bag and you don't want to share it. I can't call you somebody who I love and I trust. Like, I'm trying to be politically correct because, like, I don't want to put no names out there. We're trying to protect the innocent at the same time. Hold on, my son just interrupted me. Hold on, y'all. You need to charge your Switch. Ask Trey for his charger, okay? Jesus Christ, Trey, let him use your charger. Like, this is what happens when you have three kids. It's just and too many devices. Got 4 different Nintendo Switches, but I pour into them no matter the cost. My son plays the drums. I bought him an electronic drum set. It fell apart because I put it together and I don't know what I'm doing with the drum set. But I made sure, we made a sacrifice, and we bought him drum sets probably since he was 2 years old. The electronic joint is just a lot more durable. I promise I'm gonna put it back together. Like, it's too many wires and it's just wild. But no matter the cost, I'm gonna pour into my son. If it's my little cousin per se, my little cousin has a business, and I see you, I know you got kids, wife, you taking care of your mother, your mother-in-law. How can I help you? You already know, I got bread, like I got it. What you need. Imagine your little cousin, erase that whole situation. Imagine your little cousin saying, you know, I got a business. Would you like to invest? Imagine you saying, nah, but I work hard, champ. Your little cousin just saw you put up a $250,000 car. Like, I see you doing your thing. Would you like to invest in it? Nah, I work hard, champ. What does that mean, bro? That's not even a no. That's like, nigga, get out my face. That's like in Paid in Full when Mitch's like stepfather type character says, let me hold something. Mitch puts up his fingers in front of his face, rings blinged out. I'm broke, baby. I'm broke. Nigga driving around in Benzes and drop top Beamers and all of that, got the latest and greatest gear on. You know he got money. And money making Mitch was making money through ill-gotten means. You know what? Yo, give me that bread. I can wash that off for you. Allegedly. Allegedly. But it's like, yo, why do we become so attached? Just even talking about that, because I said it before, going after the bag, competition, I'm cutting your throat. That sounds a little bit crazy, but capitalism is getting to me. I just can't, I'm out here just trying to get to trying to get to the bag. I got too many kids. I'm trying to they gotta eat. But it's like, yo, when did we become so selfish and stingy that we just can't say, yo, I see you, I got you. Like these two right here have poured into my life crazy. Like, and I know if I ever got into something and I needed something, like I know they would be there. And if they couldn't, like I know it was like a dire situation that they couldn't pour into me. And I'm not even mad because they have already. But if it was, if there's an opportunity for you to help somebody out, like yo, just come on, son. Don't hit your peoples with the, I don't even know you. Like that. That's how it felt. That's how it feels. Not felt because it didn't happen to me. That's how it feels. Like you just brushing them off, but then your people see you at the club throwing just out here. I mean, it was the joint. It was probably bigger than this. Like just a case of money on your shoulder. Two of them, ready and willing for the monkeypox to jump on you.
Nigga, the monkeypox.
Man, you gonna come out looking like Swamp Thing. Like come on, son. Like
Dude, let me
it's
tell you something.
2022, man.
Let me tell you something. I've been saying this since our first pod and everything. The internet is a blessing and it's a curse. And it depends on how you use it and what you do with it. Um, we out here money making, mention it, and flaunting it and doing whatever. You can bet your last ass somebody seeing that. Honestly, dude, this shit all digital. Where everything we saying, everything we do, everything is going through um, software
Yeah.
that listens to it and listens for keywords or picks up certain images and everything, and it all saves and does whatever, and it's shown to some people. And I said this before. It's where is it? Salt up in Utah, underneath the sand beds or whatever they have out there. They said there are miles and miles of nothing but servers that's collecting every damn thing we say and do that we show, post, say through microphones, all that. Dude, there's nothing that's escaping being saved somewhere.
Yeah.
And if you think, oh well, shit, I put it on Snapchat, it's deleted. No, it's deleted off the app and your phone or whatever. That shit saved somewhere. Every email
On the
somebody ever
servers.
sent, it's all say there is no deletion of digital data. I don't. Once it's out there, just like when somebody pulls a tweet back, once if somebody retweets it before you pull it back, doesn't that retweet stay out there? So,
Now it comes down.
oh, it does.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
It'll say
well,
like
somebody.
this user deleted the tweet or something like that.
Okay, but if somebody screenshot it, it ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, yeah.
No,
Oh
it's
yeah.
there forever then.
Yeah, yeah, and I'm pretty sure Twitter, just because they deleted it off the app, they still got that motherfucker.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Shit. You- just because you hit delete on your phone, don't mean it just deleted it everywhere it went when you hit send. It
Yeah,
didn't. It just deleted it off your phone and maybe the surface of the app. Let's say
they
the
make it look good.
yeah, yeah. Oh, man, I got that shit off there. Nah, shit's still out there, son. So the things you're doing and saying and broadcasting and showboating and all that on Instagram and Snapchat or whatever else people get on. I don't even know all that boy. TikTok, all that.
Oh, niggas love TikTok.
Whew, man, that's that shit a whole nother level, man. The people that holler TikTok, 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 like, do y'all not know all this shit is saved and it is there?
Yeah.
If people need, if we ever get to Minority Report days or whatever, and people put all your TikToks and reels and Facebook lives and all that shit together and start predicting what you go do next, could you imagine if they had, once they pool all that data together, they might just come, man, you finna do some dumb shit. We need to go on and fix
Come with us. Come with
it.
us. Come on.
Yeah, yeah, cause your damn behavior pattern is off the charts, man. Come on with us. We ain't even gonna let you do this shit. This we gonna lock you up because we know you gonna do it, but we don't want you to do it, so we just gonna go on and lock you up.
Goddamn pre-crime.
Hey,
Crazy.
why not? You just gave them all the damn data in the world they need. You
Getting hit
gave
with the
it to
Rico.
people willingly, willingly, willingly.
Conspiracy charges.
Might just get hit with the Rico.
All that, and it just baffles me that we have the most powerful tool in our hands every day,
Yeah.
and we choose to do dumb shit with it. You choose to do dumb shit with it. Um, no, people want to have the latest and greatest phone. Why? All you doing is taking pictures and putting them on the fucking platform that's gonna save it and maybe use it for pre-crimes later. Who knows? But you got to have the biggest screen and all this shit so you can show. But you know, eh,
Yo,
you
because
can't.
now before the thing was having small phones, now phones is back to this size. It's
Yeah,
just like
yeah.
a whole book on the side of your face.
We going in reverse. If you think about it, we gonna be with the Zach Morris phone here sooner or later.
Where are we having
I just
backpacks
need to
with
nigga.
battery
I'm
pack?
not. I'm not wearing no backpack with no
With
with
the
no
rubber
no
antenna.
rucksack with a phone in it.
Hey,
And I
Got the
keep
big
flipping
rubber
that shit up.
antenna.
Just
well, hey,
God.
let's say power go out and you gotta carry. If you can charge that backpack real quick and you keep a charge on your phone.
Niggas gonna be like Book of Eli. Niggas
Hey,
charging
go
the
back.
iPod.
Hey, go back and look at Revolution that was on NBC or whatever else. Power went out, dude. So you might have to throw that backpack back on your back if you want to use a cell phone.
Damn.
That nigga say book
We don't even have a landline in here, bro.
Oh,
Man,
we done. If we lose power and all that stuff, and you ain't got no cell phone, like you ain't gonna know who to call because numbers are a forgotten thing now. Like people do
you ain't gonna
not.
be able to call them.
Yeah,
Niggas sending
Or you ain't
smoke
gonna have no,
signals.
you can't even get on your computer because the internet off.
That's a
Nothing.
crazy time. Can't even go to the
Sad.
ATM machine.
Can't do nothing. Can't do. You would not. Shit, we don't even need. That's a whole
That's
nother
a whole
part.
nother star. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, but anyway, like I said, you have the most powerful device in the world in your hand every day. You just don't choose to utilize it in a way that it can benefit you. You rather do the shit you always do that nets you nothing. So uh, nobody can um, teach you not to do that. You have to want to stop doing that and turn it around and want to do something positive and achieve something with it. That's all on you.
Yeah.
Um, the achievements, wanting to get somewhere and do something, that's on you. If somebody came and if somebody came and gave you $1 million, you can score on that shit in 2 weeks because you're not equipped or in a position to know what to do with it.
Yeah.
And then you crying, well, they gave me that, but shit, they should have gave me five. No, God damn. They gave you $1 million. Who the hell gets that? And we done seen people burn through some money, boy, quickly, quickly.
Yep.
And they end up with less than zero. That movie was a movie for a reason. Some people
That's
need
one
to
of my
go,
favorite movies.
dude. People need to go back and watch that shit. It's a couple of movies that people need to watch. I think all kids should watch that movie, Kids. But that movie is
That movie crazy.
that movie crazy. But I think kids need to watch that. And less than zero. That motherfuckers need to watch that movie. Um, but yeah, you just
I put that on my list.
I'm gonna tell you right now, you watch Kids, you're gonna be like this in the whole time.
I'm
yeah,
not. I've heard about kids. I'm not watching kids.
Kids is wild. I remember he made me watch it.
yeah.
Damn.
I was 12 or 13, maybe.
You had to be at least 13 because that's when you start coming up to DC.
Yeah, messed me up. And Less Than Zero, I saw that in the 80s. So that was a wild movie too. But we done gave the people enough, man. Let's go ahead and wrap this up. In the shout outs, big bro. You got it, bro.
Nah, shout out to my wife, my kids, my family, you guys. Highway 22 East, love you fellas. Just keep on fighting the good fight, man. We go get there, and we heal one part at a time, and we go keep on doing it.
Swoop.
Shout out to my haters now. Nah, man. Shout out to my wife, to my kids, my mother-in-law, man. Shout out to y'all. Yo, one of my favorite quotes, like I guess is a joke, is somebody was praying, Lord protect me from my haters, and God said, "Nigga, ain't nobody worried about you."
That's the damn truth.
Ain't
That's
nobody
the
hating on you.
whole
Shut
damn
up,
truth.
man. But
When you
yeah,
think you got haters, you fuck you. Yeah, nobody ain't hating
yeah.
on you.
Listen, shout out to Central P, my community college, the place where I'm matriculating currently, man. After
ICDC.
16 years, yeah,
ICDC
ICDC
college.
college. Nigga said, "What are you waiting for? You already sitting around doing nothing anyway." Yo,
Yeah.
but yeah, shout out to Central Piedmont, man, for trapping me in a hybrid class and getting me on campus feeling like I'm 10 years old with a backpack on my back. But yeah, shout out everybody that's out here grinding and trying to do it, man, and trying to get it the best way that they can. Better days are coming, man. Just keep it up, keep moving, keep progressing, keep growing. Um, and yeah, you're gonna win,
All right. Hey man, shout out to the wife, of
big bro.
course. Shout out to the kids, my granddaughter. Shout out to you guys. Miss y'all these last 2 weeks. It's good to see your faces. Me and Swoop, we FaceTime from time to time. Big bro, I need to call your iPhone every now and then and see your face. Shout out to the boys over at Highway 22. I would name them, but that's like trying to name everybody in the Wu Tang.
The RZA, the Jizza.
Shout out to the people, man. Hey, thank y'all for coming out. Like I said, we back in the fold. Like I said, we're just busy. We've been working. We've been doing all kinds of things. Just tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to just like, subscribe, and follow us. We got some things coming up soon. Thinking about vlogging or chronicling my journey through school here in January. I'm trying to put that into the fold. Try to put
Oh
that into the
yeah.
fold, and I'll probably put this on the same page. Just keep it all global because that's the move. I want to put together a comic corner for E. Let him put the latest and greatest book on there. Either he can do it with the dollar or the $10,000 book. So
Shit.
however he want to hit y'all across the head with, I'm gonna let him decide. But we're gonna start to put that together. I want to put together a piece for Swoop. Just some high
Get your
fashion stuff.
style right, man.
Yeah, Swoop
Niggas out here.
styles. So just I got some ideas, got some things I want to work on, put in the works. Just just slowly putting everything together. I was talking to the wife today, and she was just telling me how proud of me she was, how passionate I am about this step I'm about to take and going back to school and just learning this whole cinematography thing. And I want to learn it to utilize it because I've always enjoyed film and everything like that. But now to come just all the way around with it and share like visions I have, I can actually start putting stuff out there and putting content out there like that. And it's gonna be like super, super dope. So like I say, shout out to that, shout out to the people, and we love y'all. And thank y'all for coming out and just driving and riding with us. And like Swoop said, man, and my brother said, just keep it on, keep going, keep fighting a good fight. It's out there. There's plenty of money to be made. There's plenty of this things, ideas. If you're sitting there, you ain't doing nothing. You think of something. Yeah, write it down. Always just write it down, manifest it, and put behind the work. You can manifest all day, but if you're not putting in the work, that's just a thought you had. So
Yeah.
get your ass up and do something and manifest it and plant a seed. You got to get up to go plant a seed. You can't just Obi-Wan Kenobi no seeds. So get your ass up. Yeah, you can't use the force and plant a seed. So get up and go, plant that seed and take time to water it and make sure your manifestations come in.
That's a bar, yo. You can't sit and plant a seed. Shit.
I'm out here giving out that thing, kid.
That's a
That
bar,
thing.
boy. That's a bar. That's
But
what's up.
yeah,
Yeah.
man, we gonna go ahead and finish it up with that tonight. Thank y'all again. We love y'all. Um, that's it. It's your boy Drew,
Swoop.
Eric,
and we are the Global Unknowns.
cool the Pamola, motherfuckers.